did a pretty good job shutting things down for the Jazz.
Yeah, and I anticipated they would have difficulty scoring in the paint against him, but I thought they'd score a little bit more than they did in the first half.
Now, Utah had 17 assists on 21 buckets. So ball movement, sharing the basketball. O'Neal really did his part. In fact, he's perfect still. 5 for 5, 7 for 22 inside of the three-point line. And they only shot 2 free throws as Kuzma hits one inside the arc.
Just as the buzzer was about to sound for the 24 seconds.
In the last game, the bench for the Lakers only had 9 in the first half tonight. Clarkson alone had 11 for Utah. Kuzma, left alone for an instant, and he's got his second basket of the half. Right now, 15 points, 7 for 10. So not only scoring, but in an efficient manner.
See, now that time they played the pick and roll, I thought, pretty well.
Connolly, and he scores. You're going to see that a lot with that offhand shoot. Yeah, he does.
With his right hand in the paint. He's very good with both, obviously.
Kuzma looking to keep it going, and he does. What a game so far for Kyle Dennis. Lakers down 57-48. They have never led in the game. They trailed by as many as 13. Drummond blocked by Gobert. Saw that one coming the entire way. Just brought it right back at him. Bogdanovich attacks. Bogdanovich scores. 19 points coming in. He's got a dozen right now. His season high is 33. Drummond with the left hand and one. Count it. Andre Drummond taking it.
Penetration by Mike Conley.
You know, after tonight, just 14 games left. 6 at home, 8 on the road. 8 against the West and 6 against the East.
You mean before the real season starts?
Before the real season starts. Conley. And they'll be going to the playoffs maybe. And it's not going to be answered. Rebound to Gobert. His 6th of the evening.
What a defensive possession that was for the Jazz as Bogdanovich hits yet another 3.
All-time NBA record. That's the way the game has been trending, but still, you think of Houston and Golden State. Gobert with one hand reached back and threw it. Lakers won 5 out of the last 6 against this team, but they haven't lost here since 2018. Counted and won. THT, what he does. Derek Favors is no slouch, but
no,
he looks like, I'll take it to Derek anytime.
But he's no Rudy Gobert.
Full tower, the French rejection. Bogdanovich kick it back out.
See, they drive and kick.
And then Clarkson drives and scores.
Jordan Clarkson this season, he's probably the leading candidate for 6th man of the year.
Yeah, he's 6th in the entire league in 3 points attempted per game. And it's all about Talen Horton-Tucker right now for the Lakers.
Well, he's made 3 out of 4 from behind the arc.
Horton-Tucker 8 the other night. A couple of games ago had a really sick line. 19, 6, 7, and 3 steals. That one is thrown up and in by Ingles. Had nothing and nowhere else to go with it, so decided just to throw it in.
Well, he was going to pass it, but then they took that pass away. So while in the air, he just decided to throw it up with the right hand. Then the Lakers come down and turn it over.
That's only their 7th turnover. And now Ingles scores. And it is a 20-point lead for the #1 team in the NBA. Assists. But they're sharing it tonight. Last back-to-back win, Stu, for the Lakers. Got to go all the way back to the end of March against Cleveland and Orlando as Harrell scores. They have alternated wins and losses.
Can improve your record very well if you're going win-loss, win-loss.
They're just trying to find that consistency without AD and Bron, but hard to come by. And obviously the offense is really struggling tonight. Just 58 points. They have 4.5
Got the Lakers chasing again.
And Ingles is going to drain a 3.
That's what they do. They get you chasing, and then they spot up around the perimeter. They've got 4 three-point shooters out there, and they are deadly. They have not missed from 3-point land this quarter. 5 for 5.
And well coached too, Quinn Snyder. Boy, he's tough, but he's got him playing. His style is THT. If not for him, well, it's 79-60. Horton-Tucker here in the 3rd quarter. He's heating up. He has 14. Lakers have a chance for the break. McLemore hasn't shot it yet until now. It still won't count as a field goal attempt. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
That's his first attempt of any kind, though. He's going to get to the free throw line as the Lakers forced an errant play on the other end to get out in transition. So let's see if McLemore can get into the scoring column.
Yeah, Mac, who made his debut for the Lakers on April the 8th at Miami, had a couple of blocks the other night in Game 1, made a 3 in 10 minutes. Of course, he had 17 against Boston here, including 15 in the fourth quarter, the most in his career. And while we have a moment, here's a quick word from Morongo.
Morongo, keeping you safe. The good times are back.
Jazz have made 11 out of 13 field goals in the quarter to pull away. McLemore scratches for the first time. 6:30 on Thursday. The next game, we got it for you on Spectrum Sportsnet. So that's an 8:30 tip in Dallas. 6:30 here on Thursday. We'll have Saturday's game also. Ingles got another one. Joe Ingles a 3. And you look up, Stu, and now they're shooting 56.5% from downtown.
And still haven't missed from three-point land in the third quarter. 6 for 6.
And they are +3 on the Lakers. Horton Tucker, no good, and Favors has the rebound. This Jazz team will visit Houston on Wednesday and then host Minnesota next Saturday. Those are their next couple of games. They are eyeing a victory here, the first time since 2018 in Los Angeles. Matthews gets up. He was down on the floor, and Clarkson moves in.